If you were to tell me that the little Spanish forward from Valencia was about to become a pure Barcelona legend back in 2012, I wouldn't have believed you. This is a player that we needed, fit the profile, so much promise and potential, and he absolutely lived up to it, especially with the situation of Abidal. He was coming in at a very big opportunity, and he was the great Tito Villanova's bet, and that bet has been nothing but an absolute success. Jordi Alba is a player who a lot of Barcelona players in the academy take the route that he does. He sees no clear path into the first team. He goes to another team, earns his way up there, and then makes his route back home. And that's actually what Jordi Alba did. He built up through La Masia, saw no clear route to the first team, went to Valencia, built up there, had a great season there with the likes of Juan Mata and David Villa, and then earned his way to Barcelona after a great Euro campaign with Spain winning the Euros. And I believe either he was signed before or after, but it was in that summer. He had a great season with Valencia, and the club needed a left back. He had the Barcelona DNA, and he came and he absolutely exceeded expectations beyond belief. He has, speed, passing ability, can finish, defend, decent in the air for his height. He had everything for a fullback. One of his best assets was him going forward. He fits the mold of the Barcelona DNA in the fullback position, one that's up and down, attacking, defending, link-up play. He was just perfect. His best asset, of course, was his crossing. Just pinpoint every single time. Every time. 10 out of 10. Wherever he pinged it, it was going there. He built that connection with Leo Messi. Every time Jordi Alba crossed it, the ball just found him, and Messi buried it. Jordi Alba is just, if I were to, if I had a robot and I could make the perfect left back or perfect fullback in general for Barcelona, Jordi Alba would be the perfect replication. It's just, he's exactly what the club needed at the time. He's come in, he's played over 450 games for Barcelona. He's won everything. He's been pivotal. He's just what you define as a legend, and he's going to be missed. Jordi Alba is a player who replacing him is very, very, very difficult. There's going to be a lot of signings and misbettings, but that replacement will come because the mold and the style isn't every fullback. It just needs the right adjustment and tweaking. But one thing you can get from a Jordi Alba replacement is love and passion. The love and passion that Jordi Alba shows for the club. Not only on the pitch, but outside the pitch. Giving up 60% of his salary and deferrals in his final year, which accumulates to around over 21 million euros, is just not something that anyone does. If you're working at, a bank or a law firm or a business and you think your time is up, you might have a good time there, but you're not going to give up 21 million if you had, 1 year left on your deal. You're taking the money, you're going to retire, you're going to enjoy life. But Jordi Alba gave it up to help the club. That's love, and that's passion. Few players who put on the Blaugrana shirt have that love and affection for the club. I can only name a few on my fingers, maybe a little bit more. It's something you can't teach, something you can't manufacture. A player just has it. And Jordi Alba, whether it was, 2014-15 peak Luis Enrique ball or crappy Setien and Coman ball, Jordi Alba showed that love on the pitch, showed that commitment, showed that dedication. apart from maybe Anfield at halftime, that he's shown it. Even Anfield at halftime, who cries at halftime because they made a mistake who conceded a goal? No one. But Jordi Alba does, because that's his way of showing that he cares. Every time a new manager's come in his time, he's always been the starting left back. There were some points where he was so good we couldn't even sign a backup. Luca Dean left because he didn't get that much playing time. Juan Miranda, Adriano, they've all left because he was just too damn good. Not only that, but he was so consistent to the point he's playing 60 plus games per season. I remember in the Valverde's first season, he's there playing week in, week out. The next season after that, where Anfield happened, I think he was the only left back at the club because we loaned Miranda to Schalke. He's playing 60 plus games season after season after season, putting his body on the line. And not only doing all that, but performing at a high level, getting good numbers, getting assists, being the best Spanish left back, best league left back. And at some points, he was in contention, and probably was, the best left back in the world. And not many players can say that, whether you say for the season, whether you say for recent form. It's very, very hard to do that. And we're talking about the best left back in the 100 and over 120 year history of this club. It's something that you don't see often, especially with his journey, with his roadmap, where it's very, very difficult to leave Barcelona and then have the opportunity to come back and make your dreams a reality. He was able to do that, and he did that in absolutely fantastic fashion. I want to take this opportunity to thank Jordi Alba for not only his salary reduction and wage deferrals to help the club in recent years, and not only giving them up, but his unwavering support, his commitment on the pitch, his performances on the pitch. Yes, recent years they haven't been quite to the standard, but when you're in your early 30s and the club ain't signing a left back and it's just you, I think he's done an adequate job. I think his prime years were unbelievable. I'd probably say around the 2017, 2018 years, where he was just, not starting him would be a disgrace. And, along with Abidal, he's the only left back that I've known, that I've grown up with. Talking about a Barcelona defense, PK's there, Jordi Alba's there. Whether it's Dani Alves there, or Semedo, or Mascherano, or Jeremy Mathieu, or whatever the case may be, he was always there. And it's going to be sad to see over the next few years the left back position changing. We'll see Alejandro Balde there. Will Barcelona sign someone else? We're going to see Marcos Alonso there. I don't think we'll ever see a player like Jordi Alba where not only do you have the unwavering commitment of the club and the love for the club, but also the consistency, playing week in, week out, saving Barcelona money not only on deferrals and wages, but also on signings as well. We barely ever signed a left back. We made profit on Luca Dean. Shout out Everton. But it's just a very, very happy love story, and it's a story that a lot of people grew up listening to and watching it, and I had the privilege to watch it unfold. So it's a player that's, unbelievable, and there are some moments, a lot of them, where he left you speechless. How could a fullback do this? 1 minute he's putting in a pinpoint cross, and the next minute he's doing a last-ditch tackle in our box. So I want to take this moment again to thank Jordi Alba for everything he's done. I wish him again nothing but the best in his future. And like he said in his farewell, similar to everyone else like Busquets and Piqué and even Messi, it's not a goodbye, it's a see you later, because the love is always going to be there. We could see him in, in an assistant coaching role, a coaching role, player development, sporting director role, because when you're in the position of love like this with Barcelona, you always want to help. And when you always want to help, and you're good at it, and money's not an issue, the position is always there. So, gracias por todo for Jordi Alba. Again, thank you for all the memories you've given me. And I wish him nothing but the best. And I'm going to miss him very much.